Hi travelers, Tara here, and I'm going to be bringing you a mini cross reading for the water element. So this will cover Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the next couple of weeks. Of course, there's no timing in the tarot. Let me grab my water. I'm gonna put my lid on it. Oh, well, I don't even have any. Hold on one second. Okay. This will be a general reading, and so the messages will not resonate with everyone who views it. I do have the individual monthly signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Those are posted over on the website. Um, in order to gain access, there are membership options. You can get 30 days for $7, 6 months for $28, and then you get a yearly access for $50. The last two are recurring, the $28 and the $50. You also get 2 free birth charts. There are lots of articles. I'm about to put forward chart readings, so there will be 2 separate chart readings. One will be for the traditional planets, and then there will be another one for the asteroids. Okay, and basically what that is we get on the phone and I explain to you everything that those particular asteroids or planets mean in what houses, how those affect you, how they play out for you in a psychological manner, how it relates to how you do whatever it is that you do. So I will be bringing that to you. I'm trying to finish up my astrology course so that I can bring you horoscopes. And then I am trying to finish up one other Akashic Records thing that I'm doing. It's called Reading the Future. So that one's quite interesting. I haven't even had I paid for it, and I haven't even had a chance to look at it like 3 months ago. So that's what I'm doing for you. Now, if you think you might be interested in a phone reading, because I offer phone readings, and then I offer readings by private video readings. And the private video readings you get to download and keep. Those are yours. In the phone reading, if you're interested in one, when you get to the website, and all you have to do to get to my website is click on the little box that shows up there, or you can find that information in the description box and the about box section. And once you get there, you'll see that there is, on the menu, you'll see readings. I think it says readings. I don't even know. Hover your mouse over that, and then a secondary menu will pop out. At the very top, there's something that says important information on booking. Please read that before you submit payment and fill out the booking form. I need both of those things. It's a 2-pronged process. I'm sorry that you have to go through it like that. But that'll tell you everything you need to know about booking a phone reading with me. For a private video reading, there's a separate tab, and that explains everything that you need to know on that. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and get I'm excited about the charts, the horoscopes, and the new Akashic Records thing. I have a new article coming out, I don't know, sometime today, I don't know, explaining the Akashic Records a little bit more. There are videos in the video gallery on the website. All of the video galleries, you can only access them through membership options. There are plenty of articles there that have to be accessed through membership. So, I mean, and what's $7? For many of you, that's a cup of coffee at Starbucks that you pay every day. You don't like what I'm offering after 30 days, you don't have to renew. So, we're going to be using the Fantastical Creatures Tarot. And what I will do is I will give you first the my intuitive reading, and then I will give you the actual card meanings. And this way it might apply to more people. As always, it's a general reading, so take what you can, disregard what you cannot, okay? We will close the reading out with the Angel Answer and a Heart Oracle Tarot, and I do have the La Vida Sibilas here for clarification. All right. I really like these cards a lot. All right, here we go. General for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the water element. 9 cards. The King of Swords. The Page of Cups. The 2 of Cups. I'll show you these cards. The colors are very, very muted, so they might be a bit difficult to see. the Four of Wands. In the center, we have number 13, otherwise known as the Death card. The Five of Pentacles. So something for some of you water signs is coming to an end. Traditional tarot, we don't necessarily look at the Death card as a death, although occasionally that will come up. But basically, what is death but a transition? It is a transformation from one state to the other. And so right in the center, this tells me that there is a huge change coming up for some of you water signs. Ten of Pentacles, having to do, I think, with a relationship or family issue. Here's a King of Pentacles. Now I have two kings that have come out. King of Swords and a King of Pentacles. And then I have a Ten of Swords. Well, that says it all, does it not? Underneath the deck, I have the Ace of Swords. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, I'm so sorry the cards are muted. But basically, it is two rams standing on a little rock. There's a sword like Excalibur stuck on the ground. And over the top, what you can't see over the top is the god of thunder, sometimes known as Thor, but also known as Jupiter. Okay? All right. I feel that, let me just get right into it because I feel that for some of you, this may have been, and I have to be extremely careful in this, that there has been a passing in the family. Someone who was very, very close. This may have been a partner or a spouse. If not, it may have been a parent. Either way, I feel that there may have been some kind of inheritance left, a property. The reason why I say that, I have the Two of Cups, the Death card, and the Ten of Pentacles. That's one story. The other story is that for some of you, this could be a relationship that has come in that has completely changed or transformed what you would consider to be your stability. The Ten of Pentacles represents it's the end of a cycle. We have two tens here, as a matter of fact. We have the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. And so this lets me know the Two of Cups, the Death card, and the Ten of Pentacles, that through some type of partnership, and whether this is a romantic partnership or a business partnership, there is a huge change that is trying to occur. And this will, the Ten of Pentacles, affect your generational monies. It will be enough to go around. It will be enough. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some of you won the damn lotto. How do I know? I don't see that, but the other story here is that some of you might have been dealing with an air sign individual. This would be a Gemini, a Aquarius, or a Libra. That relationship has ended. Here is the Ten of Swords. There is no other way to say that. There's no way to sugarcoat that. That relationship, I think, is over and done with. But again, as we know, each ending is a beginning. I think for others of you, you have met someone, here's the Page of Cups. Here is the Death card. Now, this could go two ways down the center. It's the Page of Cups, the Death card, and the King of Pentacles. For some of you, this is somebody that you met, perhaps, quite suddenly, but it ended. The person is here. The other thing is that you met somebody and this person has affected or will be affecting a change in your life. Now, for others of you, here I have the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. You may be dealing with someone who perhaps has either lost something financially or has lost control of his finances. This could be a business loss. You know, pentacles don't always equate to finances. They actually equate to work, the practicality, because it represents the physical plane, the practicality of doing something. This could be, in one respect, someone who may feel that, or at least thinks, because it's a swords card here, that everything they've done has been a wasted effort. It could also be somebody who is extremely worried about losing their finances. Now, what's interesting to me is this center row. And as the cards are read, there are past, present, future, past, present, future. Across the center, I have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands represents some type of stability and security. It represents that time after the Three of Wands. So this is coming together with another person or another entity in order to build something. So this is about actually launching your ships. We know the Three of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck. We see the person standing on the cliff looking out. That as well has come to an end. So there has been some type of financial loss here, the Five of Pentacles, okay? Or the loss of something material. Let's put it that way. It could be the loss of a home. Sometimes the Four of Wands will show up like a home card. This Death card in the center, though, is quite stark. It is the only major arcana in the spread itself. And really, just to have one. And one major arcana, the major arcana cards take precedence over the pip cards. The pip cards are our numbered cards and our court cards. King of Swords, Page of Cups, Two of Cups. Some of you met somebody, a King of Swords, and it was headed towards a relationship. But again, I think that something has occurred here with this Four of Wands, the Death. This row across the center pretty much tells me everything. Sometimes the King of Pentacles can show up, even the King of Swords can show up like a boss or, you know, a higher up in your job or your work. I feel that this King of Swords himself had some type of stability that he'd spent, perhaps that he'd finally gained it through his hard work and determination, his focus. You know, the King of Swords can be somebody who can be highly, highly focused and quite unemotional if they are fixed, and it's a fixed sign. So if they are fixed on something, that's pretty much where they're going to go, and there's nothing that's going to sway them emotionally from what they feel or think is right. We see here that there has been a loss, but then there's a recoup. King of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I think for some of you, some type of work project or relationship, partnership has come in. You have invested some time and energy into it. The Wands to me always speak about ambition and drive and desire. But either this Ten of Swords says that you feel that the situation is out of, you think that you have no control over the situation. But I'm going to show you something about this Ten of Swords. This is Kali Ma. And she represents the dual energy of love and death. Okay. And love and death are two of the most powerful transitions that we can go through, right? Powerful emotions surround these things. Fear surrounds these things. But with Kali Ma, if you can see, there's 10 swords. So although it looks like those swords are going everywhere, all over the place, okay, like there's no control, that's not true. She has control over those swords. So to me, this is speaking about gaining control over your thoughts in this. If you can get a handle on the way that you think, if you can identify what those emotions are that are coming up, or those thoughts, where they're coming from, you can, in effect, change the energy around the situation. And I do, for certain, know that many of you will figure this out. There is the Ace of Swords. Now, this is Jupiter, and we do have Jupiter in Libra. So for some of you, this might be the cards in a roundabout way. This could be kind of saying that there might have been some kind of legal issue, maybe prenup, divorce, annuities. What do you call those things when you resign, your severance package? It could be, you know, fine. It could be investments. But Jupiter, what Jupiter does when he comes in is he gives you the opportunity to do some life gardening. Clear out the crap that no longer serves you. Clear out the crap that you don't need to be taking with you on the rest of your journey. And if you can get out there and plow that soil and pull those weeds out and plant some other seeds, okay, then Jupiter's going to come along and take care of those things for you. Now, I know that for Scorpio, Jupiter will be entering your first house in October. Right now, Jupiter's in your 12th house. So this is really, Jupiter in the 12th house can really be very insightful for you. It can give you a look at, the 12th house represents confinement, prisons, hospitals, hidden things, secret enemies, those things that hold you back, self-sabotage. Secret enemy can be past life enemies, but it could also be you yourself being your secret enemy. So Jupiter in that sign comes along to try to provide you the space to clear those things up, so that when he moves into your first house, the house of self, there's a brand new you, and you can approach the world in a different way. Now, for you Cancers and you Pisces, I'm not exactly sure where Jupiter is for you right now. If you've got your chart, you know, take a look, see where Libra falls, what house in your chart. You can always come over to the website and post that information up. I think I posted up something the other day. I'm not sure. If not, I know I have a Jupiter article coming. So let's get to the Sibilas. Well, first I said I was going to read this, sorry about that, the meanings of the cards for you. So let's get to the King of Swords. We're just going to read it outright, okay? The divinatory meaning. If this card denotes a person, he will be a professional with a cold heart but a clear mind. If this card represents a situation, you will need swift, accurate thinking and eloquent words. You may be standing on the edge of a long-awaited spiritual breakthrough. Now, what is the Death card if it's not a spiritual breakthrough? Okay. Also, I think with this Ten of Swords, that says that many of you may not be able to get a handle on, may not be thinking clearly. And that is quite a possibility because we do have Neptune retrograde abound, okay? So try to focus in on that and change the way that you think. This is what the Death card is telling me. Now, Page of Cups. You should carefully consider emotional involvements. This could mean a message of love, an engagement, or wedding. You have decided to take an emotional risk, but have no guarantee how your actions will turn out. Remember I said you have met somebody. And I think that for some of you, it's going to be okay. For others of you, it's going to completely change your life. For others of you, not so. Two of Cups. I mean, everybody can't be happy all at the same time. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that in an ugly way. And that didn't even come out right. But we can't all have what we want when we want it, right? It comes when it's supposed to. The Two of Cups. An emotional time in your life when you should think through every action twice before doing it. If you are self-disciplined and responsible, you will benefit greatly in the end. A successful partnership or love affair will soon appear. If you recently quarreled with a lover or friend, this is an excellent time to make up. There's your Ten of Pentacles, those little gnomes. They're underground. And I always equate this card with Pluto energy because Pluto operates under he's the king of Hades, king of the underworld. So this is about getting down and deep and dirty, getting down there and doing the work. Okay. Let's look at the Four of Wands. A well-earned, restful pause in your life is near. A new love or business success is possible. A time for celebration or success. Now we can see that this King of Swords here may have done that, and now he's got something to celebrate. There again, there's that 10. But this is interesting across here. A well-earned, restful pause in your life is near. There's a death card. Let's look at death. It says, an unforeseen event forces you to make a drastic change. Well, here's this Five of Pentacles, and we see that. We actually, I see this. The Five of Pentacles. There is a danger of possible financial loss because you look for security in the wrong places. Money may be tight for a while. Learn how to heal yourself. And this, remember I was saying to you, this could be about some type of partnership that goes sideways. Maybe some of you meet somebody and they've got like these ideas about what they want to do. So you decide to invest your money with them, and then you may end up losing it. This could be the situation. Some of you being in a relationship because the person is financially able to help you. Okay, and now that person is leaving, and now you just like ass out. You don't know what you're gonna do. So this is about learning to stand on your own 2 feet. I always say keep your own pink slip. Okay, I don't care if you're waiting tables at Denny's. Keep your own pink slip. 10 of Pentacles here. Now, some of you this might be somebody who comes through to assist you, but here's the 10 of Swords. So, the 10 of Pentacles is success and prosperity are at hand. Quality time with your family will assure them of a secure future. Whatever you begin or straighten out now will last for years. So this is really about getting a handle on your own financial stability, your own physical stability, your own, with the Cup cards, your own emotional stability, about reassessing your drive, your ambition. What are you working towards? What do you want? Where do you see yourself in 2 years from now? How do you see yourself 2 years from now? These are all questions, I think, why the death card has come in. It's time for a major change. And this can be letting some things go. Sometimes we hold on to material things that really just don't, they're like sucking the life out of us, you know, and they're just things. And so I think this could be, in one respect, it's almost reading like a reassessment of your values. Here's the King of Pentacles. If a person, this card represents a wealthy, secure man who is experienced in handling money. The appearance of such a man will help you in a business. You can find new meaning and spiritual comfort in nature. So maybe some of you need to get outside. You know, maybe you're living someplace and you don't have access to water, like a lake or a river or a stream. I think being by water is very, very important. So, you know, even if all you got is a park with a bird fountain in it, go sit, look at the bird fountain. You know, it won't hurt anything. Take that time, because you will be surprised at the messages that come to you through nature. Now, here's the 10 of Swords. This card symbolizes a major disaster that will occur unless changes are made. Make a clean break with the past and don't leave any loose ends behind. Now, that's a very, very loaded card. Is it not? But the overall energy is the Ace of Swords. A powerful new beginning brings a major breakthrough that can help you triumph over difficulties. Any decisions made at this time will influence your life for some time. Underneath is the World card. And whenever I see the World card, this lets me know that you have finally gotten the message of the lessons. You have been focused, determined. You have been grounded. You have rolled those two things and put them into the desire of what it is you're trying to do. And you've gotten a handle on your emotions. So now this is like a graduation when I see it. I just posted a thing on the World card over on the site. Let's read the meaning of the World card. Right underneath, this is the last of the major arcana. It says, a new cycle of spiritual growth arrives after a static period. A sudden turn of events will send your life in a new direction. All good things are within your reach. Attainment of goals, happiness, and recognition. And I do feel for some of you, this is going to come through either a new partnership or the loss of a partnership. But I also feel that if this is about a new partnership coming in, there are going to have to be some things left behind. And this might be bringing up the fear about, breaking with the past. Get it? All right, let's look at the death card. Let's see what is changing in this water signs. I'm going to look at the death card. And I'm going to look at the Ten of Swords. Then I'm going to go ahead and get ready to close this reading out. Well, it is the end of some type of trust. This is a trust issue or protective issue, okay? Dogs not only are confidants and helpers and friends, but they can also protect you, okay? So there's a change in this. This lets me know that it is loyalty and fidelity. For some of you, this may have been a situation where you found out there was a third party involved, or maybe you yourself have found somebody else new. We have two kings here. Now, the Viaggio. This speaks to a transfer, a move, travel, or a visit. And I think one of these cards said that there's like maybe a new home or something. I can't remember which one that was. There's a giovane fanciulla. Now, this speaks to attraction to a young girl. But what I want you to notice is that these two are focused on the past. They're headed in the past direction. She's looking towards the future. So I would suspect if you are female in this, the giovane fanciulla would represent you. Okay? And this is about a move, a transfer, a breakup of a very important relationship for you. And you are looking at it from the Five of Pentacles. And maybe for some of you, this is about, maybe if this is a divorce that, how, your finances are now going to be half. And what do I do about that? Well, you got to change the way that you think about the situation. For some of you, there may be someone who can come in to help you take a look at your finances to see what it is that you can do in order to protect yourself, like the dog. Let's look at the Ten of Swords. For others of you, this could be about a new somebody in the picture, okay? This could play out in many, many ways. Let's see what this Ten of Swords is trying to tell us. Either way, they're headed in two different directions. So this tells me that there's some kind of loss, separation, be it financial, investment, relationship-wise, some kind of partnership change, most definitely. The riunione on the Ten of Swords, the meeting. And the Morte, so that's a second death card. This is a complete and utter separation from a situation. But here is La Donna de Servizio. That's saying that that's really a help to you. Maybe you don't see that now. Yeah? Maybe you're trying to hang on and cling on to something that really isn't going to, that does not serve you anymore. Because again, what is death but a change? Now, For others of you, this could literally be that you meet this person during this time, okay? And because you are stuck in this Ten of Swords energy, but the 10 tells me you have the Ace right after. So this says that if you really, really focus your, get a handle on your thinking, this may be changing the way that you communicate, because what are swords but thoughts, belief, perceptions, and ideas? That's really all they are. Communications. Please, Capricorn, Scorpios, and Pisces, formulate one question. There's a lot of Pluto energy in that, a lot. And Pluto comes in and he just changes shit. You know, and he don't care if you're not ready. That's what death does. I don't think anybody's ever ready, you know, but it comes eventually. And so do changes. Sometimes we're not ready for the change, and then suddenly some event comes in, unforeseen event, and everything changes. For some of you, this card says improving health. So maybe for some of you, this has been a situation where your health has not been good, and that has caused you some problems in your relationship or with work or whatever the case may be. The Emperor card has flown out, the lead card. So, improving health. The angels want you to know that the health of the person you asked about is going to improve. You can request the assistance of Archangel Raphael and your guardian angels to speed along the recovery. Raphael is the angel of love and healing. This card may also be urging you to make more healthful choices in your life. If you're feeling called to detox from harmful foods or substances, you should follow that guidance. Removing unhealthy practices from your life will make you feel vibrant and strong. So it's not just about your physical health. This is about your spiritual health, your emotional health, your mental health. So there are many ways to improve your health, because there are areas of our life that affect us physically. Okay. And I was going to say that Giovanni Fanciulla to me always represents the sign of Virgo, the Virgin, and she is about health, healthy living, right speech, right thought, right behavior, all of those principles that we're taught through the mystery schools. Okay. And so, you know, if you can change the way you think about a situation, you can improve lots of things. I've known people who said, you know, you'll never walk again. And then they focus, they change, they don't listen to that. They take all of their brain power and they focus it. And before you know it, they're up and walking again. So mind over matter. Okay. Here is the Emperor card. Lead. It says guide, prioritize, act, structure, effort, and reason. In matters of the heart, the energy of this card can both help and hinder. Examine the role that you play in your relationships. Do you take the lead and guide the direction of the relationship, or do you follow the other person? If you lead, are you forcing your will on the other person? If you follow, are your own needs being met? A solid relationship involves give, take, lead, and follow. There has to be an even exchange of energy, and this is true for all relationships. So whether this is work, family, whatever the case may be. This card reminds you to guide and not dominate. This card focuses on the intellectual rather than the emotional side of relationships. How is a relationship serving those involved? If a relationship is to be healthy and strong, everyone's needs must be met. There has to be sufficient structure and order so that each person knows the boundary. Each person must make the relationship a priority and put effort into making it strong, right? It ain't going to do it by itself. And finally, The decisions made in and about the relationship must be based on sound reasoning rather than pure ego. If you're looking for a romantic relationship, are you actively searching, or are you only hoping someone will simply show up in your life? This is a card of action, of being proactive, not reactive. Take the lead, network, and make yourself available. The affirmation of this card is, I ensure that my relationships are healthy and that each person's needs are met. There you have it, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Pisces. I do hope those messages helped. Until next time, namaste.